Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna give a little review on the Cool Coat DPW 2.0 from Columbia Coatings. They're a great company. Luckily, they're right down the road, about an hour and a half from me. So I usually get a lot of products from them, equipment-wise. They're real good about shipping and getting it to me. And the owner, Brian Talley, he's a really great guy. And he, anytime I have a question, I just call him up, and he helps me out right there on the spot. They also have a really great class down there, the powder coating class. It's 2 days, I believe around $600. But for people who are starting out in powder coating, that's a great class to get. It gives you a basic fundamentals on what powder is, how many different types of powder is out there, and the best way to apply powder to your items that you're using. It talks about outgassing, prepping, and then you actually go out there and do some coating the second day. So it's a really great opportunity to go if you're trying to get right into the powder coating business. But I got a powder coating gun from them because I didn't want a cheap powder coating gun. And I'm not saying like Eastwood is bad or Harbor Freight's bad, but I needed something that I could do anything with. I wanted to be able to lay multiple layers of powder if I needed to. I wanted to be able to use the gun as long as I could. Right now I've had this gun for a little over a year now, and it hasn't missed a lick. The only thing I've done is I've broken a couple tips by accidentally dropping it here and there, just getting carried away. But other than that, this gun is great. Now when you order one, you'll get a kit that looks, the powder system, you'll get a kit that looks like this. This is something that Columbia Coating also did on their own, maybe got some ideas from some people. But you can put this little attachment right here inside this hose, and it'll connect right there to the bottom. You fill your powder. This is a 1 pound powder keg, and they also do 3 pound powder kegs. And it's pretty easy because the powder won't necessarily be attached to here. So if you got a big job and you need some room around, you can add as much hose as you want on there, and you can go all around the room with your powder over in the corner and just coat away. Also that's dependent on your power cord going to your gun too. But I wanted something a little bit different. I wanted to be able to coat small things because I do a lot of cups, stainless steel cups, stainless steel bottles, stuff like that, like this right here. I do a lot of them, and I hardly ever do 2 of the cups in the same day that are the same color. So I changed the powder out a lot. I do also stuff like this right here. I get a lot of business. This is the rear end. I'm getting into the race game and painting a lot of race components. But changing out the powder is real quick and easy for me, especially here set up in my garage. So I want to talk, I see a lot of people out there, what kind of tip do I use? What kind of tip do I need? How do I need to operate this tip? I only use 2 tips. And I say 2 tips, but this is your electrode that charges the powder on the end of your gun. I use that right there with this cap on it and then the cover. And that's it. I just shoot straight like that right there. Boom. Direct shoot, direct charge. I can get the control of the powder the best way with this. Now if I'm doing multiple colors, the first color I'll put down with this right here. Every other color I do after that will have this attachment on it, and I shoot my KV all the way up to 100 KV, max it out, and it covers perfectly. I never get any back ionization or anything, and I have problems with just shooting it, and I try to. I'll turn the KV all the way down, or half it. With no tip, I'll do some powders. I'll do 80, and then the second coat, if I use it, I'll do about 40. With prismatic powders, I use their suggested 45, and then 20 to 25 on the second coat. And if I do a third coat, I'm putting this back on. If I put a clear coat, multiple colored cup, you know, with a logo that's blue and a cup that's red and then a clear coat on top of that, the clear coat, I'll add this right here. It's so easy to operate. You can't mess up. It gets in all the crevices, and that's another reason why I have this right here. Because it'll get down into the crevices of all this. It'll just shoot powder in there. Unlike with just the tip on there, you have a lot of problems with it just blowing around these tight corners and spaces. This right here will get in all those corners guaranteed. You can get right up to it. Just blow it. Just blow it straight into the hole right there. You know, and then back out and cover up any places where you might have hit. It'll get in all the little tight crevices. Just get right up. You can crank your PSI up a little bit more. It'll push it down deep into holes where people wouldn't even notice, but corrosion would get down in there. If you got all the rust off the part prior, you can shoot this straight down in there. And it's nice and clean. You can get powder all the way down inside. So it'll be nice coated on the outside and the inside. This system's really great. I really love it. I'm probably going to upgrade later on this year. So this will be another system that I would have, and then I would have a 3.0 also. I use this as my cart. I have just a little Harbor Freight cart, and it's great. You know, if I have multiple colors of stuff that I'm painting that day, I'll put all that stuff down here in the bottom and just change out, you know, bring the powder up here to the top. It's a great little cart. I roll it all over my garage, move it out of the way, move it to the other side. Like I usually coat over here in this powder coating booth, this little powder coating booth I made, which is really nice. Little floodlight right there, and air ventilation sucks the powder right up. But today I'm going to be shooting this guy right here, just out here in the open space. No big deal, you know, no different. You know, we might get a little powder everywhere, but I got a little job site battery powered rigid blower. Just blow it out in my garage, get it out of the way. No big deal. But if you have any more questions, you know, feel free to give me a call. Put a message down below. Like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be trying to do more of these. I'm going to talk about the oven that I built over here. This is an oven that was I used from the CompletePowderCoatingGuide.com, I believe. I can add a link, or if you want to see the link, he's got a lot of great things in there too to read about, how to build your own setup, do it all on your own. That oven would have cost me $7,000 brand new from just about anywhere. The size of it, I built it with tools. I bought tools, all the rivets, the rivet gun, the shear gun to cut the stainless steel and everything. I bought it for all under $2,000, and now I have extra tools to add to my bag, stuff that I need maybe later on. And it's a great oven. I can cook in it all day. It doesn't even blow up my electricity bill. I have three 3,000 watt elements in there. I also wanted to show you this right here. You can get this from Columbia Coatings, but it's a siphon feed powder gun. Now it looks a little different from Columbia Coating. That's because I didn't like the siphon feed it. It required me to have too much air pressure. So it was literally blowing. In order for me to get powder out of this keg, I had to turn the PSI way up. This PSI was so strong that it was blowing powder off my product when it started shooting powder out of my gun. So I was like, man, the powder keg system is really awesome. It comes with the 2.0. I'm gonna make this into one, and that's what I did. Drill some holes in here, ordered these caps off the line, ordered this little brackets right here, put some copper tubing in there, and I ordered these too offline. I got a bunch of them now. I can make as many as I want. I can turn any keg system in. The only thing I need is other pieces like this that'll fit into the bottom of this gun. No big deal. I can order them from Columbia Coatings and order these all day long from them. And then I can just rig something up after that. Now I can use really low PSI, probably about 5, where I was having to use 30 to 40 to get a sufficient amount of powder out of this system. Change it all over, works beautifully. I can just put a little bit of powder in there and shoot a cup, dump it out, clean it out. I can oops, sorry, that was my blow off valve. I could be completely changed out in like 2 minutes, ready for another color. Super easy. And use a shop vac, suck all the other stuff out, and then an air gun just to blow everything into my my evac system. So, well, there you have it. That's my little video today on the 2.0 Cool Coat 2.0 DPW. Oh, the DPW is a great option also. It'll give a pulse wave, and that'll help also get the corners. I use it when there's a lot of tight 90 degree and less than 90 degree angles in pieces of metal that I'm coating, and it works wonderful. You should try it out. I highly suggest it. I think I paid about $800 for this system. Way better than your Harbor Freight guns. Fully adjustable KV from 0, well, I think it's 10,000 to 100,000 kV, or 100 kV, 10 to 100 kV. So try it out. You'll love it. It's up there with those big guys, Gema and Nordstrom. Will it have the longevity? Those are big commercial items. I don't know. I've only had this a year, and I don't paint like every day, but I say at least 4 days a week I paint. So give it a shot. Check it out. Subscribe to my channel. Watch this video. Tell your other friends that you are doing powder coating. If y'all would like to see something that I do on a regular basis, put it in the comments below, and I'll make a video on it. The next video I'm going to be doing is talking about Columbia Coatings, Columbia Coatings cup stands. These are great. That'll be next time though. Please like, subscribe, share it on Facebook. Thanks, and check my website out, armorcoating.com, Facebook, Armor Coating. Thanks guys, have a good one.